This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Udo. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Udo. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Toss play to the outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Pemby.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Short pass finds the tight end. And the Hoosiers churn out another first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Running back has it on the screen now. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll throw it now. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On 1st down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. He settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Looks left and finds his target there. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day. Here's
the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Levitt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
And that's a first down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, he's wide open, look out. Tackle made at the 36, it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Sun Devils will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Direct snap to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Dropping back, it's Levitt. A deep shot right down the middle. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know it might end.
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground working with the lead of the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. Now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the run, it's Udo. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Game moves to the 35, first down again. They'll hand it off. Powering through. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick dart to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Hoosiers come to the line with 1st and goal. QB decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go. We'll start the 4th quarter with a field goal attempt. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He finds some space. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some...
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Breaks an open space. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They can't stop him. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, ASU.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this two-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the two-point try.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
It's a shotgun run call.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Offense getting closer to the goal line after the encroachment penalty. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. And the offense will just take a knee. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback's going to sneak it. I don't think he got in. The big guy's out front just walling him off.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football.